The local media and other agencies hosted a forum on opioid addiction recently, and our John Eric Poli was there.
Well, last night there was a big event in the Hazleton area. It was called the Opioid Town Hall, and it was just to fill everybody in on this epidemic that's been, plaguing not only here in Pennsylvania but across the whole entire country. And here to tell us all about this event tonight is some of the people that were very instrumental in putting it on. We're going to start with John Patton. He's the operations manager for the Standard Speaker. John, the Standard Speaker was really the brainchild behind this operation here. Why did you guys want to put this event on here tonight?
Well, I think what you said obviously is what we've been thinking about. It's an epidemic, and obviously there are a lot of people out there who are involved in it, but there are a lot more people who don't know that they're involved in it. And what we tried to do last night was basically bring some of that to light. Start talking a little bit about the way to prevent it, the way to treat it, but a lot has to do with the way that people can recover from it.
Yeah, and it was a great event, John. Thank you so much for putting it on. We really do appreciate it. Next, we're going to go to Lisa Vinciguero. She's the co-owner of the Guardian Angel Recovery House. Lisa, first off, tell us about the Guardian Angel Recovery House, what it is, and what are some of the services that you guys provide?
So we are a structured, sober living. We offer safe, sober living for people who are coming out of treatment, halfway houses, jail. That way they can build a foundation of recovery that we're trying to bridge the gap between treatment and home life.
And Lisa, why was it important for you to be here and be part of this event tonight?
To show people that there is recovery. A lot of people are just looking at using addicts, and there are so many hidden recovering men and women in Hazleton, in Pennsylvania, and across the country that nobody's looking at.
Thanks, Lisa, for your time. And finally, we're going to bring in Dr. Mead here. Dr. Mead, you see this every day, too, as a doctor. Tell me, first off, why did you want to be here, and what were some of the things that you presented to everybody?
Well, one of the reasons I want to be here is that as a physician and surgeon, we're part of the problem. If we're part of the problem, we better be part of the solution. So I think for decades, physicians were sort of misled by a number of variables, but we overprescribe narcotics unknowingly, and this was part of the problem. A lot of those narcotics weren't used at home. They were either misused or they were leaked and other people used them, but we did not have an alternative. When I trained in medical school, really, and as a surgical resident, that was our number one go-to drug for pain. We didn't know there was alternatives. Over the past 2 decades or so, we have figured out alternatives to opioids that actually have better outcomes with less addiction problems, no addiction problems, and people actually do better with less side effects. So I was here last night to educate people about what we've learned over the past 2 decades on how to treat people without opioids and get better outcomes.
Thanks, Dr. Mead. We appreciate your time as well. And remember, everyone, that together we can fight back and we can end this.